Welcome back, Metalheads, to the Friday 13th YouTube channel. Today I've got a fantastic album review for you. This is by the German legends Victory. They've just released their new album called Sake of Life, which came out on the 13th of September on AFM Records. Check out this review, Metalheads. Hope you enjoy. Now, these German rockers were formed in Hanover back in 1984, and the band released their debut album, which was self-titled, back in 1985. Now, this debut album featured Peter Cron on bass guitar, Tommy Newton on guitars, Bernie van der Graaf on drums, John Lockton on guitars, and vocalist on vocals. This album's music kind of reminds me of a cross between AC/DC and Dutch rockers Pichl. Now, the next album was called Don't Get Mad, Get Even. This is a really cool album. It's a great follow-up to the debut. And Charlie's vocals kind of remind me of Ralph from Running Wild. In places, the music is slightly like the Running Wild, but it's still pretty much like AC/DC, Pichl, and a very small hint of Accept in there. And this album would feature Herman Frank on guitars. As we all know, Herman Frank was involved with Accept for many, many years. Although the band have always had that AC/DC vibe, this album contains some really good bands, especially bands like Axis, maybe a little bit of Bonfire, or even the Scorpions. Like many bands, they've had lineup changes, and Herman Frank has been involved with this band since the second album. In total, the band have recorded 12 albums. Now, one song that particularly stands out for me is the title track of the album called Temple of Gold. I think that's a really cool, catchy song. I guess many of you out there think the same way. It's a brilliant song indeed. In later albums, the band have still kept the AC/DC vibe, but they've moved on, a more fresh and more heavier approach. And when I listen to the band's music now, they kind of remind me of another German band called Glenmore, also the heavier edge of Jaded Heart. So the current lineup would be Gianni Pontillo on vocals, Herman Frank on guitars. We'd also have Michael Steen on drums, Mike Pessin on guitars, and also on bass guitar, we'd have Malte, Frederick, Burkhardt. So that's the lineup for the current album. Now, this album was a fantastic production, which was done by Herman Frank. The artwork for this album is absolutely amazing, as you'll see right now. And this is a really good hard rock album. So this album comes with 10 songs. I'm going to say what the songs are for this new album. We'd open up with Tonight We Rock, American Girl, Count on Me, Surrender My Heart, Unbelievable Word, Moonlit Sky, Falling, Money, Reason to Love, and the last song will be called Virtual Sin. So that's the song titles. So now I'm going to let you with a little bit of the album and tell you what I think of it. Opening track, We Rock, is a really, really good opening song, folks. It's really catchy. It's very melodic. It's very powerful hard rock music. This song kind of reminds me of something that Dora Pesh is doing right now. Also has a little bit of AC/DC in there, and also Accept. Gianni is a really, really good singer. He's got a really raspy, powerful voice. Next song is called American Girl. Not to be confused with the Y&T song. However, this does has a little hint of Y&T in it. It's still very German and musically, some great musicians from Germany, but it has a hint of Y&T. Also to mention, this band and this album very much has a lot of Crocus. So if you do like Crocus, you're really going to enjoy this. Other bands that spring to mind is a little bit of Axl Rudy Pell. Gianni's vocals also remind me of Rick Elzer, who's also in the band Masterplan. Next song, Count on Me. This kind of reminds me of Saxon, especially in the mid-80s. Next song is called Surrender My Heart. Now, this is a really kick-ass song, folks. It's just a really catchy, groovy song from start to finish. So if you want to check out this album, this is one of the songs that you really need to check out. Surrender My Heart, folks. Next song is called Unbelievable World. This is also another great catchy song, just like the previous song just mentioned. It's just something I like about this song and the previous song, Surrender My Heart. It's just got a really good groove to it. It's not a really heavy song, but it's just a really good, catchy tune. Other songs I suggest you should check out on this album is a song called Moonlit Sky, another great song. The song Falling, Reason to Love. If you like songs by the band's previous albums, then you're really going to like this one. This is a really catchy album, folks. Production is fantastic, really catchy songs. Now, if you like the band's previous work, this is a fantastic album. It's probably one of the best albums they've done. Some really catchy melodic songs here, fantastic vocals, great production, all around a classic metal album. So, hard rock album. So, check it out, folks. I'm going to give this 4.5 out of 5. I think it's a really, really strong album. Check them out. They are on tour right now. So, thanks for watching, Metalheads. Enjoy the review, and there'll be a link for you to check out a song from this album. Thanks for watching. Stay metal, folks.